Hi guys! So I am doing the training on online parties, and I'm following the format that Kara Lewis Newton put on. I followed her on Periscope.
Everyone should do that.
Everyone should follow her on Periscope. She's fabulous. I followed her on Periscope, and then recently she actually put all of her format on YouTube. So she's changed her format a little bit. I basically took her format, I tweaked it a little bit. There's a couple of things I don't do that she does, and a couple of extra things that I do that she doesn't do. But the most important thing is that this is a video-based online party. You want to make sure you have at least one, if not two videos every single day. And every single photo is of you. There are no photos of products. There's nothing salesy. You don't want to use any graphics of any kind. If you're showing a product, it's a selfie of you with that product in your hand. So if,
that's a good idea.
So if, let me see if I can find one of mine. All my, like my welcome photo, if you can see that. There's me with a cup of coffee saying welcome. And I always post that with my eyelash picture. So it shows me bare eyes, me using Lancome, and me using the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. That's the only post that I do that has two photos. All the other posts, one photo. You want that one photo really big.
That's important.
So that's.
And if you want to do more than one picture, I know I did one, is to make a collage.
Yes.
Do not post 4 pictures at once. Make a collage of it.
And since I've actually started doing this, I've actually gone back and redone my videos, because my very first video in this party concept was my very first video ever. I had never done a video before, and it was scary, and my voice tends to get really high-pitched, and then I listen back and I'm like, I sound like a squirrel. So I was trying to use my deep voice, and it just sounded like I wasn't happy, so now I've just embraced the squirrel, and that is what I do. You know, I have a bright, chipper voice. It sounds totally lower in my head than it does on video. So, the big thing is that any picture you use is either of yourself or a friend that you personally know and you know their name. So because I haven't been doing this very long, and I don't have a ton of customers that actually send me their pictures, so I actually use consultants. I just sent out a Glam Squad message that said, hey, I need your help. My friends and family that buy from me won't give me their pictures. Can someone please give me their picture? So my most famous, I have a couple of popular posts. I like my frequently asked questions. So that's just me. That's just me, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll make sure I post these so you guys can see it. But it's just a good lash pic of me, and it answers all the questions. It's one of the, I think I posted on day 1. I love that. And it answers all the questions, because some people think that these are false lashes.
Oh no, that's so true.
The people tell me that all the time, and so no, they're not false lashes. Yes, they're $29. They last for 2 to 3 months. It removes easily, and the big thing, it's safe for contact lens wearers. Most of the time I wear contacts, so if I can wear it, anyone can wear it.
I love that. It's great.
I also do, this is another one of my favorites. So this is mostly, I think, just my sister and my daughter are the only ones on this photo that are actually like people I know outside of Younique. And actually, since I made this, my sister has joined. So these are all unique presenters, because like I said, my friends and family wouldn't give me their pictures. So it just kind of shows, most of my clientele are actually older. I don't have a lot of young clientele, and you tend to sell to the people that you're the right age. So, you know, I tend to sell more to the 40-somethings. If you're 20, you tend to sell more to the 20-somethings. And so this is just kind of a collage that I made of all the different presenters that I know.
There you go.
And all the different ages. There's Lisa's mom right there.
She's got in mind
too. So it has all the different
that.
age groups. So that way people know, okay, it's not just for the super young, or it's not just for the super old. You know, anyone can wear Younique. So that's another one of my favorite posts. But the big thing is video, video, video.
Give the tip about the video where I was messing up. And you helped me the other night.
Yes. Okay. So the big thing with the videos is you need to make sure that you save your video on low resolution. I know no one wants to do that because they all want it to be super clear.
Do not do high resolution.
Don't do high resolution. It won't upload to Facebook. It won't upload
It
to
will.
YouTube.
It'll take 4 days. I just want you to know, all 4 of those that I posted the first day, posted 4 days later, all 4 of them.
At the same time.
Because I saved everything at the highest quality.
Yes.
Yeah, so the other night she taught me not to do that.
So
and
the
guess
apps,
what? They upload really fast.
They do upload really fast. So the apps that I use, if I can find them, I use Video Shop and I use Viva Video. Those are the 2 apps that I use. I have what I think, and it depends on what your house looks like, but I have a bathroom that if I stand in front of the sink, my window is right in front of me. It's my window right here, my sink right here, and my mirror right here, and my sink right here. And so I've got really good lighting. And I use white light bulbs in my bathroom. I don't use yellow. I don't use weird, anything weird. I just use plain white light bulbs. And so that way, if I need to make a video at night, it still has really good lighting in there. You can use those ring lights. They cost about $300. I have not invested in one of those yet.
I'll go buy each of you one right now.
Not yet. At some point, I will buy a ring light so that I can have the pretty rings around my eyes like everybody else.
It's a little creepy when you see that.
I know there are some that, I think Bree Richardson said there's some kind of lights that she found on Amazon for like $40. That were
I know there are, and I've kind of done the research.
But my bathroom has got really good.
Yeah, my bathroom has really good lighting. I put a GPS, that's in your car, the little suction cut GPS. I actually stick that on my mirror. I stick my phone. I have my cable so I can plug it in so it's not killing the power on my phone. And I stick that, and it doesn't matter how messy my bathroom is. The door behind me is really clean. And I just take whatever towel's hanging up back there and I move it over to the side, and I can have makeup all over my sink and you can't tell because all you can see is right here. And it really ultimately doesn't matter what you're wearing either. As long as I always try to wear like a plain black shirt or my lashes.
I think it's less distracting. Like in my office where like if I used my computer, I've got just crap everywhere. I've got, my normal stuff that I need. And to me, if I were watching the video, I'd be like, oh, look at that picture.
I do when I watch your videos. I'm like, what's up there?
Yeah. And that's squirrel.
Yes.
I'd be looking at, oh my gosh, she needs to clean that area. Look, but they did say something about people when they do videos, be sure you know what's around you because I'm not going to lie. In my office, thrown right here on the floor half the time is my bra.
Yeah.
Because I took it off and I took from right here because I do the sleeves and I pull it out and it's there.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
So
it's a mess.
It is a mess, and they say not to do
room.
videos in your bathroom, but it depends on what kind of bathroom you have.
Yeah.
So I made my very first video in my powder room, and it was horrible. The lighting was bad. So just by switching to my upstairs master bathroom where there's better lighting, it just made all the difference in the world. And if I'm afraid I'm going to forget something in my video, I actually put Post-it notes. With little, I don't write the script. I don't write the script, but I just put little Post-it notes that just kind of hit
because
all.
they stick.
So if you ever watch one of my videos and you see my eyeballs go like this, that's why.
That's a great idea.
Good tip.
Yeah, and so I do that, and I have the sink. So I have my mascara video where I show that it's waterproof. I just literally turn on my water in the middle of the video, splash my face with water, and come up, and the water's there. So it just makes it really nice. Do make sure you get all your products you're going to use wherever you're going to video ahead of time. Don't stop in the middle. And if you do forget, just stop the video and start over again. Don't make your video people wait, because that's really obnoxious. If I'm watching a video like that on YouTube, I just stop and move on to the next presenter, because I don't want to watch someone go grab their stuff out of
Someone
their
not prepared.
Yeah, not prepared. So make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that I always like to speak my script first before I even start videotaping what I'm going to say first before I record, and then I record. It just kind of helps me get all the fuzzies out. And worst comes to worst, I stop and start over again if I mess up really bad. So, but I have a lot of stuttering in my videos. You'll see, and that's okay, because I stutter.
Hey, it's keeping it real.
So I'm trying to think. I think does that sound like it?
how about your online format that you have? How you have your
Oh yes, my online format. So what I did was I went onto Facebook and I created a secret group. Okay, secret group. I didn't invite anyone. Actually, I have to invite one person, so I invited Lainey.
I invited my dog. Coco Beware is in my secret group.
And so I put the entire party, and if you saw me earlier, like checking out what I was doing, I just call it Sample Lash Bash. You can see it up here at the top, Sample Lash Bash. And then I just have literally all of the posts. Okay.
So you just simply copy and paste.
I copy it. So all I have to do is copy and paste. And then I also,
do you have that group app? They have
yes,
that
I
group.
do have the Facebook
Do you
group.
recommend it? Because I had it, then I deleted it.
Yeah, I use the group app because it's the only way to copy and paste the text.
Oh, because I can copy and paste, but I have to go in I have to go into Facebook,
Add and
click,
add
and then I
it.
have to click groups.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to. I can copy from right there.
Uh-huh.
But I just wonder if that groups app.
I
would
like
be
the group
easier.
apps. I think it works better. When I downloaded the group apps, you could not copy text from Facebook at the time. Now I think you can, but at the time you couldn't.
And it's
so
only
I
groups,
did that.
right? Not events.
Yeah. And if it's a secret group and no one comments or likes anything, then it stays in the right order. The problem is you
Oh,
go
because
back
I'm
and
bad
use,
and I've liked your stuff.
Yeah.
Shame on me. I didn't know.
That's why I went back and deleted it.
Even if you like it,
Yes,
it
it added, because of the algorithm of Facebook, it actually puts things up at the top. So we'll take, like, if a bunch of people comment on the very first post, that's what you see at the top, but not
Right.
in order. And so that's why I don't use previous parties to copy and paste. That's why I have a sample party.
Yeah,
And
I
so
like that. I did.
you only need one person in there to make it a group. So that's why I put Lainey in. But I have.
I'll have to message you separately if I like something.
Yeah, if you like something, message it separately. I do
Didn't
I
us.
do think you should make the post your own. So I copied Carol Lewis Newton as far as her format, but like her kidnapper shows like her in a ski mask, and I was like, I want to copy that. That's her cool original idea. So my kidnapper is me with a toy gun and a little pink handkerchief, like the old like the old school train robbers, and I
that
actually
is
put across of
adorable.
it, "Kidnappers welcome." Okay,
I love
because
that.
I think
That's
once
cool.
I was a kidnapper, I wanted the kit. I wanted all those pretty little colors and all those little tester tubes. I liked the mascara. I wanted the kit. I told Lainey, I'm not really going to do this business. I'm just going to do it for fun to get my stuff at a discount. And now I'm actually looking into this providing my income for my family so that I can build my theater business, which is my first love, so I can build that without having it actually having to make money. So my whole idea is that I went from being a kidnapper to me being, making my family income off of makeup so that my other business doesn't have to make any money.
And if they both do, win-win.
And if they both make money, yay! So yeah, I like using the groups. I like using the secret group. I think it works great. And
Are you doing groups or events for yours?
I'm
'Cause
back and forth. Okay, I've
I
done
am.
groups. I've done events. I've had my most popular, most sales have come from groups. No, come from events. Sorry,
Events.
come from events. Carol Lewis Newton says groups, groups, groups.
Yeah.
Do groups. It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask permission. Just have your host put her people
Well, in the
in.
past, when I first started, we just did groups, and
Yes.
I loved it because you could go back
Yes.
and repost later on.
What
and
kudos
then
or
the-
whatever,
Yeah.
And then events. I mean, I kind of like the groups, but now it's switching to events, and I've had several people say that actually I've been added into groups randomly lately. The more friends I get,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, yeah, it's groups. And I even left one group, and then she turned around and added me back in.
Yeah. So
And I'm like, now I know what those other people mean. That's why they don't want to do that.
yes, and so I switched my last two parties. I switched to an event because I've been watching the tag team. So what plug for the tag team? Watch them on Periscope. Their Periscopes are fabulous. I watch them every single day, even if I can't watch them right when they're on. But they say events, 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 events. So I'm kind of been alternating just so I can see what does better. And so far, I'm not really sure. I really don't know other groups or events, because my last 2 parties were kind of, and I don't know if that was just because of the group of people I had, if they were just dead parties, because you get dead parties, or if it was the event thing. But in events, what a lot of people don't know is that events, even if you have not said that you're going to the event and you don't say maybe and you don't respond at all, you still see the posts. So there really isn't a whole big difference between the events and the groups, because you see the posts no matter what.
And you can still go to past events and post.
Yes, you can still go to past events and post, and I try to get people to join my preferred customer group. Rather than going into past groups and past events and posting when the new codes come out, I just say, hey, if you want to know about specials in the future and you want to know about sales that I have coming up, go to, and I put a link for my preferred customer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I want them in there. That's where I post the most consistent. More than my
post that
business
in your
page.
parties?
More. My very, very last post. Okay, and I do not post days 1 through. Do you guys all know that our parties have 11 days? I do not post 11 days. So my first day is considered opening day, and then I post days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also post on day 11. So on day 11, I'm posting. And let me see what I'm posting on day 11. I tell them the parties. I tell them the party's over. I call it day 11, and the first thing I post is just a thank you. It's a cute picture of me and my kiddos, because that's why I am doing this. It's for my kids, for college education and to pay for cheer, because paying for cheerleading is like a college education with how expensive it is. So I just post thank you to the host, thank you to all the customers. This is what the hostess got in free and half price. And if you want to get free and half price, let me know. And then the second post I post on day 11 is Queen of the Online Parties, which I don't have a picture yet, but now I'm going to have a picture with my cute little crown. I'm the Queen of Online Parties. Don't forget, if 3 of you host a party, I'm going to send your friend a free mascara. So that's what I'm doing. Kara says just a free gift, but I think a free mascara really shows that it's like a hearty gift. If 3 of you book a party with me, then she's going to get a good gift, not just like a little, $3 sample of.
Do you do that whether or not the party qualifies or not?
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
Whether it qualifies or not, just because her party didn't qualify, that doesn't mean the 3 new parties that are booked aren't going to qualify. If I might actually make more money off of the 3 new parties than I did off of that one. And then the last thing is just like, hey, thanks for sticking around till the end. Here's my last little thing, and it's just a video. It's my opportunity video, okay? And that's where the unique marketing plan comes into play, because I actually did my own video. Don't use Carmen's. I did my own marketing video. I'm going to do it again because mine's way too long, so I'm going to trim it down. But basically, I'm going to go in and fix that. But right now, it's like 8 minutes. Okay, but hey, if they stick around for the first 2 or 3 minutes, it's better than nothing. Okay, so basically, it just goes through this, and I think that's it.
All right.
Yay! Let me know if you